Welcome. My name's Kathy A, and today I thought I would do a tag that everybody else has done except me, I think, at this point. It is the I fell for the packaging tag, and I think it's kind of a funny one because I think we've all been there where the girly took over inside us and we just had to have it. So before that, let's just go into a little bit about something major that I fell for, and that was this, and that is the Perfect Smile veneers. I demonstrated these recently and it was quite humorous, I guess. These things did not work at all, and the packaging is just so convincing. It just makes everybody's teeth look perfect. It is a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. I already threw it out, and it does not at all in any way, shape, or form take the place of a missing tooth or missing teeth in the front and have you comfortably get through your day or talk or eat, drink, anything. You can't actually with it. So this was probably the biggest I fell for the packaging fail for me. And I do want to do an update on the tooth that I did. This is PrimeDent. This is the QuickFix kit. I got it on Amazon, and I'll link it below because I'm pretty impressed with it. It is actually resemble a tooth, and I don't know if you know that I have one in right now, but I was missing a tooth on this side, and well, let me just show you how I did it.
Hi, on today's episode of KathyAayBeauty, Kathy A grows a tooth. It's amazing, but true. And now, here's Kathy A.
Thank you, Budman, for that introduction. Well, as you know, I have had a relentless hunt for a tooth replacement for this tooth I broke on a Nutty granola bar about a month and a half ago. I have tried so many things to replace it, from the smiley things as seen on TV to little individual teeth that I glued in with PrimeDent and they came right out. So I have now decided to try, this is PrimeDent, and this is these are little beads, and they're a compound that you can see in there. There we go. Can you see it? Focus, focus, whoops. Okay, there goes half a tooth. Alright, and you put 15 to 20 of these into some hot boiling water. So we're going to put some hot boiling water I boiled in the microwave. And I have, I believe, about 20 of these beads in the spoon here. Freebase. Okay. So we're just going to let them get hot in the water, and they will turn clear and lump together. So that means they're ready. This is too easy. So you push them all together into a lump, and then so they hold on to the sides of the teeth on either side of them. It will dry hard and white. So we just watch the magic here. It's kind of neat. Now it's supposed to stay in for like a month. Not supposed to have any problems with it at all. Let me look at this. What do you think? Well, I'm wicked impressed. So we'll have to give it the all day, try eating with it, drinking with it test, see how it goes. And once it hardens, I think that's pretty cool. And you get 2 tubes of these pellets, enough to make 30 teeth, they said. Hopefully I won't have to make 30 teeth. Now as it's cooling down, you can reshape it a little bit. And then once it's cool, if it still doesn't feel right, you can pull it out, put it in boiling water again and reshape it and put it back in. And I like that you can reuse it. So this is the instructions, and there's a mouth looking like mine did. And then they show you putting the clear ball in, and then as it dries, it goes whiter and whiter. So I can talk normally. I am aware of it, but it's not at all like I'm not self-conscious or anything. So I think it's just me not used to it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try eating and drinking and get through the evening, and I'll be back to report how it goes. This could be the miracle I have been waiting for. My husband is such a ham bone. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so the update on that is I had an ice cream, I had some popcorn, I drank some Diet Coke, and I had one of those caramel nips, those hard candies. I love those. And I'm telling you, it's a teeny bit jiggly though. I don't know if that's a user error. I'm going to try and make another one that's a little tighter fit, push it higher up. I'm going to make sure my mouth is all dry before I do it. They didn't say anything about how to prep your mouth to do this. And it's right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I can talk freely. I feel confident with it in, and like the ad says, I feel like I can smile again with confidence. Now, this does not in any way, shape, or form replace going to the dentist, but I just, you know, I make time maybe once a year, maybe once every 3 years, you know. So, and I am using my charcoal again. As you can see, my teeth are starting to get a little bit whiter. They were quite yellow a couple weeks ago, and one of you mentioned it in the comments, and then you had taken it out. I think you wanted to take it out before I saw it, but I saw it because I got an email with it. And, you know, I appreciate that. I always appreciate constructive criticism, and yeah, I think yellow teeth can really make you look unhealthy. And so I do strive to make them look whiter when I notice it. Sometimes we just don't notice things. I mean, I gained 30 pounds this year. I didn't notice that till the last minute either, but that's another story. So PrimeDent from Amazon, I've got it linked below. It comes with 2 tubes of these little beads that you melt down. That's basically all it is really these beads. They also give you a spoon and a shot glass. I guess shot glasses, if it, you know, doesn't work, I don't know. And there's some kind of humorous directions here with photos of, and it says, never be afraid to leave home again. You can actually take this on a trip. I think it's a really neat process. So they show you, you know, you just heat up some water, you boil some water. I boiled mine in the microwave. You pour a little bit into this little shot glass, and then you take out about 15 to 22 of these little beads, pour them in. You can put them in the spoon and put them in. I don't know why this is part of the process, but they give you the spoon. And so I just gathered them up with the spoon and pulled it out as a little lump out of the water, and then I just mushed them together and created my tooth and pushed it in. So I'm going to try another one, and they also said that if it's too white and it shows up too much against your real teeth, which are a little yellow, you can actually put tea bags in with the water and stain them a little bit, so they'll be a little bit less bright white, so they won't show up as much. But I'm really pleased. I think this is something I think that has worked. And I didn't bite down into anything, but I bit things around it. And I think that's just a matter of getting used to having something foreign in your mouth. And, you know, you feel that way when you have a filling, too. Your tongue keeps going over there like, what's this, you know? So, PrimeDent, I've got to say, was a really good deal. My husband didn't notice it was fakey looking. And it beats this thing, which was the Denture, which I used some Polygrip and tried to glue in individual teeth in there, and it wouldn't stay. I couldn't eat. I couldn't really talk very well through a video with it, so this did not work. And of course, this did not work. So the PrimeDent is a winner here. I think that was great. Okay, let's move on to the packaging thing. Okay, let's start with the packaging made me buy it. And one of the things that I fell for really hard was the Charlotte Tilbury, the whole line. It's just so glamorous, and I just felt so special, you know, using this. Some of the products are really nice, some not so much, but you know, I have been using them on and off. I love blushes, lipsticks, you know, really, really nice. And Legendary Brows works nicely. This is my favorite eyeliner. And everything's got this just little touch of class, a little bit of gold. This is that beautiful eyeliner. Every time I wear it, somebody asks me what I'm wearing. And the lipstick is beautiful. And this is Pitch Perfect, which I think is a perfect everyday kind of nudie lipstick. It's absolutely a beautiful color. And I do wear this often. So Charlotte Tilbury, really, really cool. Beautiful line. I have been disappointed with some things, and I find that she's very pricey for what you get. But the next one is kind of an anti-packaging because not all of this line stuff has packaging. It sometimes comes just as a pan, but I fell in love with the Makeup Geek. This is just the compact, and then you put Makeup Geek stuff or other stuff if you want inside it. I just thought this was beautiful. And also her blush, if you get the compact with the blush, you can get it just the pan. It's a little bit less, but if you get it, you know, in the compact, it's so pretty. And so I fell for the compact, really. I mean, I could get that pan and put it anywhere, but I just thought it looked so nice in the compact. So I did buy the compacts because they look so nice, and I think they're very special. And I do like Marlena a lot. This is Pure Cosmetics. It's sometimes called Pure Minerals. I don't know if you can see that. Very, very beautiful compact. Yeah. It was some kind of anniversary of theirs, and it was $29 at Ulta, and it is a beautiful compact. I love this. This is a powder foundation, and I happened to buy it because I'm doing a little powder foundation competition, which will be coming up pretty soon. I did all my liquid makeup foundations competing with each other and who's the winner, and all of my powder foundations competing with each other and who's the winner. For me anyway. And Pure, it just has a beautiful, beautiful line, and it's very, very healthy what's in here as well. And I just thought that in particular was good. This brand is new to me, but I'm going to be trying a few more things to them. This is BESAME, or BESAME. What does that mean? Kiss me? Or something like that? Retro packaging. Absolutely adorable. Absolutely beautiful. And I love the blushes. I was very impressed. This came as a trio of pink, purple, and fish belly white skin tone. And I'm just loving like the powders, especially the purple, the lavender, and the pink. Surprised me because they're very brightening. And I love this packaging in my vanity. I pull it out. It just makes me feel, I don't know, it's just sweet, you know, it's very, very nice and sweet. And the mascara I couldn't resist because it's that kind that you use, it's a cake mascara, and you use, I use those disposable mascara wands. I just squirt a little squirt of water on there and rub it on there and put it on, and this is an amazing mascara. And I love this because you can spray a little alcohol on it, and it will last a lot longer than a tube mascara, which is basically this stuff with a liquid base. I think this cake mascara, it's not a very familiar thing to our generation, or to the newer generations actually, but this is the way they used to put mascara on right up to the 1950s. So this is something that is kind of special, and I love the retro packaging here. I think this runs about $25, but this will last me probably twice as long as a tube mascara, so I think it's well worth it. I don't buy a lot of MAC cosmetics, but this is the Star Trek line, and of course, being a Trekkie, I had to get this. This is the Holla-Deck nail polish, and of course, the packaging is just gorgeous. I mean, they really outdid themselves because the Star Trek movie came out last year, so they had their own release, and it's a beautiful gold nail polish from MAC. But I got it because it was Star Trek, and I'm just a huge Star Trekkie. And actually, they're having a Star Trek convention in Ticonderoga, New York in August this year, and I guess they're using my video from last year where I talked about going to it. They're using it on their website, so I guess they're still working on that website. But I bought this for the packaging and for the ad. This is and it's called Oh My How High. And I had liked, I think it was called Double Decker. That was their other mascara, and I really did like it. This one is very, very thick formula, and it comes out, one coat really does ya. But I really like this. It does come out very, very thick, if you can see that. Hello. And one coat gives you big honking lashes. It is a little on the clumpy side, so I was a little disappointed in it. It did last really well all day, and it does give you the big old honkins that I love. I didn't like it so much on the lower lashes because it did the crab legs thing, you know, which mascaras can do sometimes. Oh my, how high. I'm on the fence about it. Great packaging, but I'm on the fence about it. Jane Iredale has a very simple packaging, and she has basically just the gold kind of packaging, but I just thought it was elegant. And this is one of the eyeliners in Espresso, and then there's this one, which is the Mystic Call liner. The brush pops out of the top, and then you punch it into here to line your eyes with. And I just thought that was just so cute how it, you know, basically was self-contained. Not keen on the hygiene aspect of this, or lack of, because you really do need to wash this off and before you put it back in. So Jane Iredale does have some beautiful, I like this, just the simple J for the J, and I think they have kind of an eye attached to it, but really, really pretty, simple logo on there. Urban Decay, the Vice collection, just fascinated me, and I fell for that, not only the packaging, but I fell for the display. If you've gone into any Sephora's and seen the display for Vice lipsticks from Urban Decay, they're just miles of lipsticks of every possible color. So these are the three colors I have left, which is Violate, Snitch, and Liar. These three colors are my favorite, and these are the only ones that remain out of, I think I had 8 at one time, but I have given them away. My granddaughters have adopted them, so I do like these very much, and they do look like a bullet shell case. Yeah. In the drugstore, Physicians Formula, this was, I didn't even know what this was for. I just bought it because of the packaging. So this is a true, I fell for the packaging. What a sap, what a sucker. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And this is Bright Booster. And you're supposed to add a couple drops of this to your primer or foundation, and it's supposed to really give you a, it's got a little bit of a strong lavender scent to it, give you a little bit of a glisten, and it's supposed to moisturize. So I haven't really used it that much, but I love the bottle. It's just too cute. I know, that's a moment of weakness. Also in their line, this was just adorable, that little sexy series that they came out with. This is the Warm Nude highlighter palette, and you can use these as eyeshadows or as highlighters, and you can make so many combinations of colors with these. And just, you know, you can go any direction or just take a couple or even just one at a time. You can use them as shimmer eyeshadows or a top coat. You can use them as highlighters. You can even use them in the center of your lip to, you know, make your lips appear bigger. But this is just beautiful, and I like it. It doesn't last as long as some of the other highlighters that are out there, but I love the combination of colors you can come out with, and it kind of goes with every season and every look, and you have dark and light shades to go with different skin tones. So that was pretty good. Too Faced has always, you know, had my heart with the way that they package their products. There's just such, it's so elegant and very French. It feels very French or European. And this is one of my favorite palettes of all time. This is the Natural Matte palette, and I've bought probably 3 of these. They just came out with the new large palette that has 30 shades, and they said it was going to be a combination of this palette and a couple of the other neutral palettes and some surprise limited edition shades. So it is on order. It's supposed to be arriving this week. After I ordered it, I watched KathyAayBeauty, and she was showing it, and the only shades from this that they took were like these 3. Yeah, I think it was just like these 3 and maybe this one. I was like, what about the transition shades? Because there's no matte transition shades in that new big palette. I'm like, oh, that was a bad oversight. So I'm not sure, you know, what to do, because this is just so well organized, because you have, like, you know, your lid, your crease, and then your corner color, lid, crease, corner, lid, crease, corner, or the other way around, you know, however you want to do it. I mix and match them all over the place because I don't follow the rules, and there is a little booklet there that shows you different ways, but I really think you need those kind of medium transition shades. So I was a little disappointed that that's going to be coming without those. But what I saw in the satiny shades looks so pretty. I think that I'm going to just hang on to this and also enjoy that. And I mean this, I got this as a free gift because I ordered that 30 thing, even though it's coming separately. And it just comes with, this is that peanut butter and honey thing. It's just a little, and then this, it's just a honey infused, and there is a smell of honey, lip gloss. It's very soft, silky, and it's not really sticky. And I haven't really worn it all day yet, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. But that came inside this as a free gift for getting the Too Faced. Kat Von D is a wonderful artist, and I've always admired her work, her artwork, her creativity, and this is all-time favorite palette, most likely of all time, I think, because it's all mattes. You have your neutral, your cool, and your warm, and it's just the perfect kind of eyeshadow palette. I can't even, yeah, I can't even. And the mirror is nice, and you know, she does have the colors on the back. I don't care what the colors are called. This was a special edition tattoo eyeliner, and this is my go-to eyeliner all the time, and I've found other eyeliners that are okay, but none of them have that same kind of feel and like you can control it like this. And it's the tattoo eyeliner, and this is the black one. I really like it. In this particular design, she donated to an animal shelter, I think $1 or something like that for every one of these she sold, which I thought was very nice. She didn't have to. The last one is big. This is Laura Mercier, and of course, these kind of palettes, it comes with the 12 shadows, pull it open, and you've got 2 cake liners, and you've got a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight, and you've got double-ended brush. There is an eyeliner, and there's also double-ended, I think that was, is that one of those? Yeah, different double-ended brush and liner brush. So, I mean, it has everything you need, like, for traveling, and I just fell so hard for this. It was one of the most expensive palettes I ever bought, and the packaging's nice, it's magnetic, everything's there that you would need. She has a great color assortment in here, it's beautiful. So I didn't regret that particular purchase. So, anyway, I hope everybody's having a wonderful week, and have a beautiful day. Take care. Toodles.